Alright, welcome. So this is going to be my quick recap of Domination. You're going to see about 3 days worth of time condensed down, and starting from my last video. So I have the 15,000. I got Kareem, and this is where I'm still first place. I'm checking out the guys that are right behind me. Kareem, I want to get him in the lineup. That way I have another 40% bonus on top of the 20 where I'm got Isaiah before the event started, if you were following me before. So what I thought was, I get him and I have these extras. Why keep these cards I'm not going to be using? So I'm going to get him up to 2 stars right away. And I want to train him up as high as I can. So I will max him out. And there you have a much better center who will replace Moses Malone, and in my regular team as well, Joel Embiid. So as you can see, the top prize is John Stockton. Not highly likely for me to get. I should be able to get 150 based on my previous performances, but you really have to see how the event is going to see where you're at. I like to check who's been attacking me to see if there becomes a trend. Also, if it's someone that's close to my ranking, they may be trying to target me. As you can see early on, I had a 3,000 lead, and I'm quite optimistic if I can maybe hold on to that. Well, these are the teams that I have currently. So my team 1 is recovering, so I still can't get Kareem in there until they have recovered. But this is early on. You can see there's 3 days left and 10 hours. Right now I'm watching for NBA 2K player and seeing what he's doing. So now my team is ready to switch. So I put in Kareem for my top team. Team 2 is still active, so I can't move down Moses Malone in there. As I'm checking around, I see that this team is weak, so I have an attack, so let's go. So as you can see, have a little highlights. I'm down by 1 with 40 seconds left. And an open shot, and Isaiah Thomas. I will tell you, there's a huge difference. Isaiah Thomas came up big for me. He was quite fast and came up with lots of steals. And once I put Kareem in my lineup, the 7-2 frame of him rebounding and putbacks and even occasionally skyhooks falling in were a big addition to the team. We'll let Isaiah finish it here with a Euro step. And all we have to do is hold on for a few seconds, double team, and I guess it was too late. So there's my current lineup. So as you can see, I still have a lead of roughly 2,000 points over NBA 2K player. So what I'm doing is usually checking how my team is doing, if I have energy and my team's recovering, getting ready to maybe try to take another territory. I'm also checking my competition. Since I'm only up by now about 4,500, I'm looking at the players just under me. Usually these are the teams that are a threat to take my place. So I also wanted to improve Isaiah just like I did Kareem, so I had extra. So if I'm not using them, you might as well do that. That's my suggestion. There's my current roster, now 2,394. I'm really pushing to get the best roster possible to hopefully hold on to this lead. As you can see, VO 24/7 is making a push. I'm only up by 2,000. Now as the event has been running, I have noticed these teams have been trying to attack me at times while checking the logs. As you can see, VO is closer to under even 2,000 now. And his roster is stronger than me. He has 2 event cards with the combo of the Lakers Kobe Shaq combination to get that bonus. So he's someone I will need to watch out for. As you can see, his power. Currently, my top 2 teams are holding positions, so this is helping me keep my lead. And if you've noticed from my past video, my first season lead, I have Hassan Whiteside, who I was able to put into my team too. Even though if I would train him up, I felt like Kareem is a better player and played better, so I kept him in the first team. Plus, I mean, his bonus, that's the biggest difference for this event. So now I've hit the milestone of 40,000. I have the Fear of God shoe, the same one that's on Kawhi, but this is for a Chicago Bulls player. Unfortunately, my best one is a backup power forward on Team 3. Waking up the next day, I see I still maintain a lead and have almost a 4,000 point lead on NBA 2K player. The event still has 2 days and 19 hours left. really when you wake up in the morning, your teams are probably not holding. That's why you get into a game right away. Get them in. So you can see I looked for a weak point, attacked, and now I'm holding with my top team. Now fast forward, I'm still holding the lead, this time by about 5,000 points. Still over NBA 2K player. With 2 days and 12 hours left. Then, going even further, I've almost pushed to a 7,000 point lead. And I've been able to claim my next milestone of 80,000 points for the second Kareem card. So at this point, I'm looking to get Kareem and double him up so then I can get a 3-star. So using cards I will not use. I think this is the best way to go about cards that you're going to keep. These event cards I think you should keep, at least until we know that what is better. So Ruby is one tier below the top tier, but Kareem, as you can see by his stats, I mean he has 5 notches in multiple things. So after training him up, he's at 2,826 with my mentor attached to him. Now what I am accomplishing is I'm making another 2-star, not because I'm going to use these players, but I'm also going to push up Isaiah. So this is why it was important to be simming all these Ruby seasons. I've been gaining assets that at some point I can cash in and make the cards that I need more powerful. And usually you're doing this for the events. Obviously this will also help you for doing better in your seasons and pushing forward and online matches. And this pushes us up to 2,690 with the mentor attached. You can see I'm maintaining about a 4,500 lead. Still the same competition. NBA 2K player and VO 24/7 are my main competition right now. As you can see, NBA 2K player has been attacking me as he's trying to slow me down or maybe overtake me. So a strategy when you see this happen is I will attack back to slow them down as well. Unfortunately, I would think what would be best for all players concerned is to not attack till later so we can all achieve higher milestones. Here you can see a new person coming into the top 3 called Space Jam, and his power is much higher than the other competitors. As I wake up the next day, I get my new claim of my bonus, and it's Andrew Wiggins. Now, unfortunately, I was hoping for either a shooting guard or power forward because those are my weak points. And I do not feel like Wiggins is going to be better than Kawhi Leonard. And then I check and see Space Jam has overtaken me. While I check out his roster, he's full of top tier cards. And he has multiple spots for 45, and he's just gaining quickly. Now he has such a huge lead on me. At this point, I realize he has basically bought his way to first place. With 1 day and 19 hours left, I have decided there is no way I'm getting first place. Not with Space Jam spending his coin and with such a powerful roster. So my focus now is just to maintain a top 3 finish and to get to 150 milestone, so I can get 3 more. As you can see, Space Jam is far and above and away. I have about 11,000 lead now on VO 24/7. It's very interesting to see how VO 24/7 and NBA 2K player are so close fighting for that 3rd spot. I feel like this is a great position for me because those two are probably battling each other and trying to prevent each other from climbing. So as long as I can maintain a good lead, I should be able to hold for my 2nd place. As you can see further in the tournament, I've extended my lead to 16,000, and NBA 2K player has almost a 5,000 lead on the 4th place. What's interesting is I have a team that held so many spots that now it's blinking red. So a minus 48% of power. And you can see I was getting a 42 points off of a normal 30 point area. As my team 1 is recovering after it finally lost after many battles, you can see that I'm always trying to have a strong enough 2nd team that I can hold some spots as well. I now have almost a 24,000 lead, and there is a new 3rd place. So we have, it looks to be about 4 or 5 teams fighting for that 3rd place. And I'm just hoping to keep enough of a lead that it discourages anyone trying to overtake me. As you can see, Space Jam has almost doubled my amount, while I'm holding a comfortable 20,000 lead on the next person behind me. You can see the title screen. This is the next day. We have 19 hours left in the competition. I'm holding a 12,000 lead, and we have Broken Blade coming up into that top 3 spot now. Whereas Space Jam has easily doubled. he has achieved his John Stockton card, whereas I don't think anyone else in our group will achieve that. At this point, I try to calculate the difference I have in the time left to see if it's more prudent for me to take a smaller spot, like a 15-point space, which can still get me to that top 3 finish. Because I'm pretty confident at this point I will achieve the 150,000 for that reward on the milestone, and I'm just wanting to hopefully get that top 3 to get those extra bonuses in that Ruby card. At this point, I'm hoping I can get the Tim Duncan Ruby of the event. So with the time running low, you're always scouting to see which games are in progress, and I like to see if this is a team that I would like to play once it becomes unpredicted. Showing this when I'm down by 2 with 40 seconds left. I get a steal by DeRozan and pushing up. Nice pass, and Lowry gets the lay in. And this is my team too. This is not my top team. With a tie game, I need a stop and a score. Lowry goes for the steal and gets called for the foul. So now I need a stop. I have a 6-point seconds difference in the shot clock. So we get a block, 12 seconds, we push it up, and Willis Reed assists to DeRozan for the lay-in. Now just a quick stop, double team, last second, forced in and out. We hold on for the win. So if you can get these wins on a higher level team, and as you can see, I put my top tier cards in here. Now we're getting towards the end. And as the event is coming closer to the end, I know I'm going to have to go to sleep before it's over. So I want to try to get a lead good enough for those last few hours that I feel confident I'm going to hold into that top 3. As you can see, I'm holding 11,000 lead now with 15 hours. So I'm not so secure yet. I still need to maintain spots. I have reached my goal of 150K, so I get the collectibles that most likely I'll save up for Michael Jordan. Now, as you can see, nearing the end, I'm still maintaining over a 15,000 lead. And with the time getting closer to the end, I'm starting to feel more secure with my finish. With 2 hours left. So I go to sleep and the next day I know the results are done. So here, what I don't like about the game is we have no recap. I cannot see who finished where. I just see my rank. And I'm quite disappointed to see that I did not get an event card. I feel like you should be able to get an event card for this event. If you finish top 3, I just get a regular ruby. It's very disappointing. So let me know what you think. I think they could do a lot better with having a recap. I would like to see how close the second and third was, and third and fourth. That would be interesting to see. But because I didn't stay up, I don't see it. So let me know, and I hope you enjoyed my video.